Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Hendrick Stagg Stadium. Time for the second half of the Jamboree here in Lawrence County. It is the renewal of the cowbell as the Wildcats of Lawrence County will take on Giles County. AJ Good here will be eventually joined by Stanley Wilson to call tonight's second half of this Jamboree. Checking out both sides for the home squad, Lawrence County finished 5-5, 3-5 within their region in 2021. Their head coach is David Marston, now ready for year number 19 at the school. So far, his overall record, 85-114. On the other side for Giles County, they finished 2021 at 12-2 overall, 4-0 within their region, and they made it all the way to the Class A 3A semifinals. Their head coach, David O'Connor, in his 12th season in his second stint with the Bobcats, his overall record at the school, 105-52. Lawrence County leads the all-time rivalry as far as regular season matchups go. They are 33-32-2 all-time between both sides. Last time they actually met in the regular season was in 2018. That was a blowout win for Giles County. However, they were caught with ineligible players and then eventually went to Lawrence County. Unfortunately, the cowbell didn't go to Lawrence County, which is why the two haven't met in the regular season since 2018. Both sides losing some big starters off of last year's squad. Lawrence County losing their do-everything quarterback in Alex Carr. They're hoping junior, Andrew Daniel can come in and fill the voids for them this season. On the other side for Giles County, a lot of firepower off of that Bobcats squad that went all the way to the Class 3A semifinals. Giles County wearing their all-white uniforms with gold numerals outlined in black. Lawrence County, purple tops, white pants, white numerals outlined in gold. Giles County will get the ball first. They will start off going from left to right. And Lawrence County, when they get the ball, will go from right to left. Stanley Wilson making the long trip up here to the Jack Cheatwood press box. And Stanley, did you learn anything about tonight?
Yeah, I've got a few things there. That we're young. We're not, don't have a lot of depth. So we just got to keep everybody healthy. Especially in Jamboree like this. You want to see some people out there, and you want to see what they could be able to do. But staying healthy is always the key right now.
Especially a week away from the first game of the season, as Lawrence County is ready for the ceremonial trashing of the sheet paper.
Well, they got through unscathed, so that's good.
True. Yep. And no cameramen, cheerleaders, or band members were harmed in the making of that entrance. Giles County will start off with the ball, as mentioned, 12-2 a year ago, making all the way to the Class 3A semifinals under head coach David O'Connor in with his second stint at the school. These two met up in the Jamboree a year ago. That was a Giles County win. It's been since 2018, Stanley, that these two have hooked up in the regular season. But talking with head coach David Marston yesterday, hopefully they're hoping that they get into a new region next year. They play 8 region games. Last year they did this year, so they can only really play 2 non-conference games, which is only Summertown and Loretto, which they'll open up with both of those to start this season. So he's hoping they get in a new region. That way they don't have to play 8 region games, and they can maybe add the Bobcats or maybe someone else local to the schedule here.
And I know everybody, a lot of folks, especially the old school folks, remember the cowbell game as being one of the games that they remember their senior year. And it would be great to bring that game back. As you mentioned, though, the 2 in-county rivals is what we have, because we're in a region with 9 teams, so that means we have to play 8. And so maybe we will get out of that region next year.
In a big region, you go play teams from Nashville, teams on the Tennessee state line, and even some close to Knoxville. Whoever drew that region
didn't I don't think they went through geography that
no, or they had too many nights at the Chili's bar.
Yeah.
As the kickoff goes high end over end and will not be returned. Well, I guess they are going to return this. They didn't in the previous game, but they're going to return it here as he cuts it upfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. So I guess different rules.
I guess so.
These two.
We were used to that starting at the 20.
From the previous game, and this one will start off at the Giles County 37-yard line.
Giles County, their program has got some money because they're wearing their concussion helmets out there.
It's actually not a bad idea, all things considered.
So if you want to donate some money to Lawrence County Wildcat football, I'm not the president this year.
Spread formation here for the Bobcats. They're going to hand it off up the middle. And he's going to power his way to about the 42-yard line. It's number 1, X Randolph, the junior running back. A 5-yard gain to make it 7-5. The roster is not in alphabetical order. It's not in numerical order. It's all over the place. So we apologize if we're a little slow. And a penalty flag is, I believe, we're going to get a offsides call here against Lawrence County. And
we have a new defensive line coach this year, a graduate of the University of Tennessee, recruited by Phil Fulmer out of Athens, Alabama, and his last senior year was Lane Kiffin's only year at Tennessee, and that's Wes Brown.
Wow.
A resident of Lawrenceburg now. He has come out and helped volunteer coach.
5-yard penalty is going to make it first down and 10 for the Bobcats as they go 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's Kamari Turner, who played running back and receiver a year ago for the Bobcats, now the quarterback here for Giles County. He's got Randolph to his left, straight drop back from Turner. Feeling the pressure, he's going to lob it up. He's got a man wide open, and he makes the catch. He's going to take this one into the end zone for the 53-yard touchdown. Making the catch on the play was Ethan Earhart. So it is a 2-play, 64-yard drive from Turner to Earhart. And the Bobcats is picking up where they left off a year ago.
Yeah, they had a 1st and 5 and a great spot right there to try to see if they could get a completion downfield. If it was incomplete, it would have been just 2nd and 5.
As the Bobcats on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, the kick is up, and it is good. So the Bobcats strike quickly on a 2-play scoring drive. They lead it 7-0. We'll have the first Lawrence County possession when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, getting the kickoff is Ian Clayton. Clayton makes his way up the field, and he's going to get stacked up at about the 21-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. New quarterback this year for Lawrence County will be Andrew Daniel. And Daniel is going to get the play call. He's going to take it in. Lawrence County working out of the wing teeth. You're going to see some shotgun, some pistol out of these guys as well. And they're hoping to expand this offense. It's pretty explosive at times a year ago. Wing team formation. tight end to the right, split in each side. Running back in the backfield, split out to the left. And end around now, and that's Clayton. Clayton's got room across the 25, brought down at the 31-yard line, very close to a first down. And it's going to be a pickup of 9.
And Wildcat fans will remember him as a freshman last year. He would come off the bench there and give a spark.
It's like a pitch hitter that always goes yard every time he picks up a bat. Clayton,
yeah, he's just got so much speed on him.
Yeah. Clayton looks like he's gained about 20 pounds and a foot in the offseason. Maybe not a foot, a couple inches, but
he's still got some growing to do.
Daniel goes under center. It's a handoff up the middle to the fullback and Latavian Everly.
Yep, Tay Everly.
He's going to pick up enough for a Wildcat first down. So 2 plays in. Wildcats pick up the first down, and they have it now at their own 33-yard line.
Our skill players may be our strongest this year, especially in the offensive backfield. You got Tay Everly back there, and you got Skylar Mummy. He'll be a split out sometimes. And watch Ja'Carey Stevenson, a wide receiver, back for his junior year.
Tight end to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and 2 running backs split behind Daniel in the backfield. That's a handoff for the right side. He's going to power his way across the 35 with some help to the 37-yard line. That's Isaiah Bentley. He picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play and bring up second down and a long 5 for the Wildcats. Bentley, who had a pretty decent year a year ago. Stanley, this offense last year, I know was based off the quarterback Alex Carr, but balanced scoring, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of guys scoring touchdowns a year ago, and it really just wasn't one guy handling the bulk of the scoring.
Well, a very talented group back there. You've got Peyton Brazier, a senior, the only one really. Alex Perez is also a senior.
Daniel under center again. It's motion this time from Clayton. He gets the pitch, and the blocking breaks down. He is brought down in the backfield at about the 32-yard line. Making the stop there for Giles County will be Trey Ballantyne. I could actually find his number because it was at the top of the roster. Be 3rd down and 10 here for the Wildcats. First 3rd and long situation so far in the game. Ball sitting at their own 33-yard line.
Offensive coordinator Daniel Beasley back for another year.
He is
Coach Beasley.
He's up here in the booth with us as well.
All the way on the very far end.
Daniel will go under center, split out to the left, 1 to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield. And that went up the middle to Everly. Everly on the quick trap play. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play. He's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. He picked up about 9. That was a quick trap play. And Lawrence County wasting no time. They're going to get on the ball. Daniel quickly under center, trying to catch Giles County off guard. Hard count, now looks to the sideline.
Trying to get him to jump. Well, I think Coach Marson may call a punt, and he is.
And the punt team will now come on the field for Lawrence County. Caden Bird, and actually
they're going to call a timeout.
Call a timeout to get the punt team ready. And with that, we'll take a short break here as well on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Back here in Hendricks Tech Stadium, Lawrence County thought about going for it there. They tried to get on the ball quickly and wasn't able to do it as Giles County calls their first timeout of the half. We'll just keep it here for the time being. So Decision time here. It's 4th and 1 for Lawrence County. They had a 3rd and long there. Then Tavian Everly busted up the middle in a quick trap play and picked up 9 on it. And looks like the offense, Stanley, going to stay out on the field and go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, the coaching staff, the offensive coaching staff wanted to hurry up and snap the ball to Daniel. But Daniel, I don't know if the ball was set or not, because I don't think the Bobcat defense was set, and that's why the coaches wanted them to snap and hurry up and get it going. They only have to go about a yard and a half.
2 running backs in the backfield, tight end to the right, split out to the right, and a wing to the left. And Everly up the middle. He's got the first down. He's across the 45, still going. He's in the Bobcat territory all the way down to the 46-yard line. And the Wildcats pick up a first down, and they're rolling. Just give it to the big man. Watch him rumble. And they go for it on 4th down. Now they got it at the Bobcat 46.
Well, that gets them fired up. The Wildcats down. And, this is not just your everyday, ordinary jamboree when you're playing Giles County.
Wow, there's a lot on the line. There's no love lost between these two sides. Split out to each side, and Everly in the back. They're going to lob this one up for Jamboree Stevenson, who, in a good battle there with the wide out, with the, defensive back, and that falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was a set play for Daniel and Stevenson. He just goes back about 2 steps, and then launches it up there, wanting the athleticism of Stevenson to go up and grab that ball.
And a design play, the rest of the offense is kind of stopped.
Yeah.
No skill player move. That was just a straight one-on-one.
They became spectators out there.
Tight end to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield, and you got a wing out to the right here as Daniel's under center. That wing will go in motion. And it's a handoff to Bentley over the right side. He breaks a tackle. He's across the 40, the 35. Breaks another tackle down to the 22-yard line. A first down for Isaiah Bentley. And the Wildcats moving up the field using the power from Bentley.
Well, you got Everly inside and Bentley on the outside. So you got a 1-2 punch coming from the Wildcats from that offensive backfield.
That 4th down has sparked this team. They got it 1st down and 10 just on the outside. Actually, I believe at the 21-yard line. Split out to the right, wing and a tight end to the left, and 2 running backs split from Daniel as Daniel will go under center. And it's a quick handoff to Everly, and he is gobbled up by the meat of that Bobcat defensive interior. He maybe picks up 1 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 9. A host of Bobcats on that.
Well, that's something that the offensive coaching staff can remember the next time when they see them bunched up like that. Fake that handoff on the inside and then kind of do something, a play where they could get to the ends and make a big gain.
Corey Punal, the senior defensive tackle, 5'9" and 3/4, 303 pounds.
3/4. That's what they have on there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
We're learning new things. I guess they're going NFL draft
better
measurables
rulers than we
here.
do, I guess.
Motion now. It's a jet sweep. And he has nowhere to go. That was Peyton Brazier. And the senior gets brought down for about a 2-yard loss. Now we'll bring up 3rd down and a long 11 or a short 12. Either way you look at it here for Lawrence County as Brazier will check out. Ball placed on the Bobcat 23-yard line here, about midway through the first quarter.
They did say we have a kicker this year, Edwin Gamma, a junior, 5'8", 156. Has a strong leg, but I don't know what his range is. So they need to get it a little closer, I believe, inside the 20 at least.
Daniel now breaks the huddle. Split out to the right, tight end and a wing to the left, and 2 running backs to the right of Daniel in the backfield. And it's a play fake. Daniel running for his life to the right. He's got Stevenson and cannot make the connection, so the pass falls incomplete. So 11th play of the drive. We're going to bring up 4th down and 12 here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they had pressure on Daniel in the backfield, and then there was a man right there standing next to Stevenson.
They almost read that perfectly and got Daniel in the backfield for a sack. Wildcats have already converted a 4th down on this drive. That was a 4th and 1, and they're trying to make it a 4th and long here, and they convert this. They more than likely to get a touchdown out. So they're waiting for the call from the sideline. taking their time, and David Marston will use his second timeout. And with that, we'll take a break here as well on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Lawrence County, it looks like they're going to attempt the field goal as the officials, it's preseason for them as well, Stanley. Yeah. They actually got to go under the post here as Edwin Gamma, the junior, going to try a 40-yard field goal after a long drive here for the Wildcats.
And Wes Brewer will be the holder out there.
So new kicker, new holder here. And the snap is back, the kick is up, and it's blocked. Ball's on the ground, and Giles County is going to take over at their own 42-yard line.
Well, that's not the kicker, holder, or the snapper's fault. You got a block up front. They just came with a bull rush in there and was able to block that kick.
Blocking it there for Giles County once I search for the long list of numbers, was Jesse Murray, the tight end outside linebacker, the junior for Giles County. So they will take over. First down and 10 from their own 41.
Somebody we don't want to see tonight, AJ, is Matea Butler, our trainer.
No. So far, that hasn't been the case, as the Bobcats will go spread. You got extra Randolph here to Turner's right, and right up the middle. Lawrence County gobbles them up after a very, very short gain. Making the stop there for the Wildcats was Sully Garvin.
Yep, Sully got in there.
Made it.
Sophomore.
Immediately hit him in the backfield. So good start here. Second down and 9 here as they're going to go fast. Same formation for Giles County. Turner going to call his own number, but nowhere to go. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Latavian Everly stacks him up, knocks him in the backfield. Talks a little bit at the end. That's going to bring up a third down and 9 for the Bobcats.
Good containment that time.
Looked like from here he had a lot of room to run, but once he stopped, I knew he was in trouble.
Sophomore Jack Marston is out there, son of David Marston, the head coach.
Split out to the left, 3 receivers to the right here for the Bobcats. Randolph still in the backfield. It will go to Turner's right. Turner, new quarterback this year here for the Bobcats. And Turner going to roll out to his right. And he's going to throw it across his body, and he's going to throw it short. Yep. So it was a great effort there by the Giles County wideout to try to make the catch. He couldn't. It's going to fall short. We'll bring up about 4th down and 8 yards here for the Bobcats. It looks like the punt team's coming out on the field.
So good stop by the Wildcat defense. They stopped them up the middle on first down and made them string it out for a short gain on the second down and then an incompletion on third down. So good series for the defense for the Wildcats.
After Giles County went right down the field for a 2-play, 64-yard drive on their first possession. And that's a bad snap, but it's fielded well. And a spiral. Ja'Cabry Stevenson back to return. He's going to let this one drop. And this is going to come set at the Lawrence County 21, and that's where the Wildcats will take over once again. Same place their drive started on the previous possession that went 12 plays, 63 yards, but ended with a blocked field goal.
Let's see if I could try to get some names here on the offensive line. Of course, the two guys that'll be really watching this year is Evan Coltis, number 72, and 76 is Jacob Birdyshaw. Birdyshaw 6'2", 248, just a junior. Coltis 6'1", 267, also a junior.
So you got two running backs to Daniel's left. You got a tight end, a wing, and a wide out to the right for Lawrence County. Daniel goes under center. This is a handoff to Bentley over the right side. He's got some room. He cuts it up across the 25. He's still going. Battling across the 30. He's going to pick up about 11 on the play. Looks like going to be a Lawrence County first down, or maybe just a yard short. And that will be a first down for the Wildcats. Good start on the drive.
You got Kedron Cox as center out there.
I believe they're
Max Taylor, a freshman starting for Lawrence County.
I believe they got three new starters up front this year as well. As Bentley goes over the right side, and that should have. Yeah, they are going to throw a penalty flag. It's a little bit delayed as his chin strap is even off, and that's an obvious call, and the officials caught it. So looks like Lawrence County is going to get some good field position after that play. Bentley would have been brought down in the backfield, but a 15-yard face mask penalty for Lawrence County, and now they're going to have it at the own 44.
Yeah, junior Taylon Williams, 5'10", 225, the other starter on the line. Coach Holt said they're young, need some depth, and so hopefully those young players can be developed in this game and maybe the first couple of games against Summertown and Loretta.
Daniel, end around here to Ian Clayton. He cuts it up the field. He's in the Bobcat territory. He's down the sideline. He's in the open. The 20, the 10. Put it on the board. Touchdown, Wildcats. Ian Clayton takes it to the house. A long touchdown run, 56 yards. And Lawrence County a point away from tying up this game. What a run by Ian Clayton on the end-around counter.
Well, AJ, you can't coach speed and you can't defend speed, and that's what we saw right of Clayton. The sophomore getting around the edge and outrunning the Bobcat defense.
What a run. I thought he was going to get caught there at one point.
I did too.
He reached out, and he just was just out of his reach. So Gamma on to attempt the extra point.
I don't think, well, they are rushing.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Lawrence County ties it up at 7. We'll have more action when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
It was a 3-play, 79-yard drive capped off by Ian Clayton's 56-yard touchdown run. Lawrence County ties up Giles County in the second part of the Jamboree here in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 7. Gamma back to kick it off. Randolph, and can't really tell who else is back deep, but Randolph is going to let this one fall. He fields it at the 15, and he is going to cut upfield, and he's got some room, a lot of room. But Gamma knocks him out of bounds at the 45, 46-yard line, and that's where Giles County will take over.
Well, you don't want to see that where your kicker has to make the tackle. But that was a good kick. It got all the way down inside the 15-yard line. If you've been a Wildcat fan for any time, you know that Coach Marshall likes to do those squib kicks sometimes and those high pooch kicks.
They had a chance to get him at about the 20, 25-yard line, and he just made a good move.
Maybe his leg will get strong enough on the wind to get behind his back in some games and kick it in the end zone.
Turner in the backfield with Randolph. Pair of receivers each side here for Giles County. Turner's going to call his own number, and he is brought down. A good job there by Ian Clayton to stop it after a gain of 3, and that looked like it was going to go much further than that, but a good stop on the play. Actually, only a gain of 2 or 3. This will be 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7 here for the Bobcats. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Actually, we're going 5 wide here. 3 to the right, 2 to the left for Turner. As low snap, and Turner calls his own number. He's in the Wildcat territory. He's got the first down and more across the 40, brought down at the 35-yard line. And we have a penalty flag on the play.
Well, it was a low snap, AJ, and it looked like a set play, but you don't know if it was or not because he had to field that, and by the time he looked up, he just took off. I'm not sure that was his call or not.
There's a Wildcat in the backfield the moment he picked it up.
Well, 2 referees talking about it now.
Got a
grabbing the shoulder pad.
Personal foul horse collar here against Lawrence County, so that's going to add even more yards here for the Bobcats as they're going to get it now at the Lawrence County red zone at the 20-yard line.
Maybe we'll have the clock fixed in a couple of weeks when Loretta gets here.
5 wide again.
Time is being kept on the field.
Turner out of the shotgun, another low snap, calls his own number up the middle. This time Everly is there, not letting him go. Holds him up for the rest of the Lawrence County defense, and he maybe picks up a yard to make it 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, you had Drake Osborne coming in there, but Everly, nice job holding him there until the cavalry could come and help him out.
And I believe that will be the end of the first quarter. So we're all tied up at 7. When we return, we'll head to the second quarter. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Sag Stadium, we start the second quarter. Game tied up at 7. In this somewhat of a renewal of the Cowbell rivalry in this Jamboree, Giles County and Lawrence County. The Bobcats have it in the red zone, the Wildcat 19, 2nd down and 9. Turner in the backfield, 2 receivers each side. He's got Randolph to his right. Quick throw out into the flat, and he's got room. And he's going to go, and that's holding. I saw that a mile away.
Yeah, and so did the referees.
So that's going to come back. You could tell that the moment he caught it.
3 flags flew in the air.
Well, Stanley, you heard we got some rule changes coming up here for this upcoming season.
One of the biggest rule changes for this year is that the quarterback can throw it away, same as in college and pros, but it never was implemented in high school, and that is as long as the ball goes across the line of scrimmage and you're outside the tackle box, not outside the hashes, outside the tackle box. The other one is the chop block, where it used to be above and below the knee. Now it's above and below the waist. And the referee said, I think they did that so it'd be easier to call.
Yes.
So making referees' job easier. And by the way, the TSSAA needs more referees.
Yes,
so
they do.
If you're listening or watching, want to be a referee.
Turner is stacked up. Ian Clayton holding on. That was a low snap. And that's going to make it a 3rd down and long. And the 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul was at the first down marker. So they got it right back at the original line of scrimmage. And then a bad snap. Turner couldn't handle it. Clayton and a host of Wildcats brought him down to make it now a 3rd down and 12.
Well, that was big of the defense for Wildcats because they took advantage of that holding call. They got to set them back a little bit, and they were able to tack on another loss.
No huddle here from the Bobcats. Same formation, 2 receivers each side, and you got Randolph to Turner's right here in the shotgun. They've had low snaps. Again, as Turner, now it's going to be a screen to Randolph, and he's got plenty of room, but he slips, and then Everly stacks him up right at the line of scrimmage. Great job of recovery by Lawrence County. Stanley, I thought that screen was going to go to the house, and the Wildcat defense closed out on it quickly. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Bobcats set it up very well. They had about 4 guys out there blocking, and I think as soon as the Wildcats recognized that, they came over to where the ball was, where the runner was, and they made a great stop there to force 4th down here.
So you got Chase Carton going to come in and try to attempt a 39-yard field goal.
This is big for high school right here, 39 yards.
And we got a false start here against,
I believe so,
Giles County. The coach is up here to our right, and the press box caught it, and we could see him flinch, and they're going to have to move back about 5 yards.
Maybe Ben Luna will get on that scaffolding before the Loretta game and get our windows cleaned.
Ooh, they are pretty dirty. And some stink bug remains, and this now is going to turn into a 44-yard field goal for Carton. And the snap is back. The kick is up. That's high end over end. That looks good. But it's short and to the left. So Lawrence County catches a break. And they're going to take over. And they are pumped up on that sideline. Momentum in the sight for Lawrence County. Aiden Childers going crazy after that one, and Lawrence County will take over.
That was good leg, but just a little short.
Short and to the left.
So that penalty, that hurt him. Moved him back 5 yards, and he needed those 5 yards to make it good.
And Wildcats will start on their own 20. Their previous 2 possessions started on the 21. Game tied here at 7 in the second quarter. Scoreboard's not working. Had some issues with it, but they got a couple weeks to get all that taken care of here. 1st and 10 from their own 20. And Stanley, they're open for a long drive to milk this clock and get one up here on their rivals. Daniel will go under center. 2 running backs in the backfield, a wing, a tight end, and a wide out to the right. And this one is a handoff and another face mask that's uncalled, and that goes to Bentley.
Maybe they're saying that was incidental, but
no gain on the play. Bentley did all he could just to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And some subs now coming in. Looks like Peyton Brazier coming in the game here for Lawrence County. Is Andrew Daniel getting the signals from the sideline. A lot of promise shown here, Stanley, by this team. The way the defense is performing and offense, a couple drives have gone down the field here against Giles County. There's a lot to look forward to this season. Daniel goes under center. It's a handoff end over end to Brazier. He goes over the left side. He cuts up field. And he's maybe going to pick up 2 on the play, and that's going to be a 3rd and long here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he faked the handoff up the middle, but the Bobcats didn't really bite on that.
Tavier and Everly now going to check into the game.
With the shortage of referees, there's going to be, I know, one game on a Thursday night, and you may know which one it is, AJ.
Marshall County.
Okay.
Here. And that's also the same night Loretto and Summertown will meet up in Loretto. That's also Fair Week.
Well, I was just going to say, it sounds like Fair Week because those coaches don't like to play on Friday night because all 3 schools in Lawrence County are out for Fair Day on Friday.
Pistol formation here. And Daniel, straight drop back, and he's got Stevenson Stevenson was open, and he tries to make the back shoulder throw, and it's incomplete, and it looks like Lawrence County is going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, you got Caden Bird coming in, the punter from last year.
Bird did a good job, the left footer for the purple and gold. Also, back to the officials, the TSSAA is mandated that everybody play at least one Thursday night game this year to help out with the official situation. And I've got friends, media friends in the state of South Carolina, Stanley, and he says they're playing games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday just to make sure they get officials for each game. Bird, spiral. This one's going to go to the Giles County sidelines and gets a Lawrence County bounce. And the official is going to mark this out of bounds at the Bobcat 42.
Well, it's funny you say that because I asked him, I was kind of joking when I asked, have you reached Wednesday nights yet? One of them said, yeah, we had one last year. I went, really? He says, yep, we had one last year. First time ever.
I've seen Monday night games and Tuesday night game because of weather.
Yeah, weather,
weather issues, when you work in the state of Georgia and
they don't want to do
hurricanes come through.
They try not to do them on Saturday, too, because some of your referees are also doing small colleges.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you try to avoid this, or if you do, you play them on Saturday night. As the Bobcats will head on the field, first down and 10 from their own 42. Game tied at 7 here in the second quarter. Turner in the backfield with Randolph. Tight end and two receivers to the left, one to the right. And that was a false start, uncalled. Kerner
they didn't catch it.
Calls his own number, goes up the field. He's in the Wildcat territory to the other 43-yard line. Everybody moved about a second early on that one. It'd be first down and 10 for the Bobcats.
Well, the referees are in Jamboree mode, too.
Yeah. And Turner goes quickly, hands it off to Randolph. Randolph across the 40, brought down at the 35-yard line by Ian Clayton.
Clayton closed in on him, AJ.
Yeah, and somebody got rolled up on.
Yeah, he's down.
And we got an injury here for Giles County. And while they tend to him, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
What really matters during sports, one of the greatest fears I have during a ball game is that I let my words get the best of me. Words matter, and what we say can't be taken back once it's said. Jesus said in Matthew 5 and verse 37, to let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything more than that comes from the evil one. If you open your mouth, be sure you check your words through your filter before you let them out. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
I'm telling you, man.
Back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, Lawrence County, and Giles County knotted up at 7. Dre Daly was the injured Giles County Bobcat. And the Bobcats have a first down in Wildcat territory at the 33. Spread formation, Kamari Turner in the backfield with Randolph to his left.
They're only playing 2 quarters, AJ, but the starter's still out there for both teams.
This rivalry means a lot to both sides. It's Turner. Quick throw. And he is stacked up in the backfield immediately on the play by Peyton Brazier. Brazier knocks him about almost 4 or 5 yards in the backfield. Coaching staff from Lawrence County here to our right, loving that one. And the moment he caught it, Stanley, he was in his grill.
Brazier could have got there sooner, but he just kind of waited for him to catch it.
I think it was on purpose.
I don't think he wanted to do a pass interference. He knew he was going to get the loss.
And Turner calling his own number up the middle, and he's got room. He's across the 20, the 10, the 5, and Turner is into the end zone. That is a 36-yard touchdown for Giles County.
That's
and
what
they take a 13-7 lead.
That hurts you as a defense after you're making a great play for a stop, and then the very next play, the guy just runs all right through the middle.
So a little muddle huddle action here from the Bobcats as Carden is back to attempt the extra point. I would be surprised if they ran anything like this in a...
And you kind of got the swinging gate. Now they're going to
call an offsides
against Lawrence
County. How do you call that? They weren't even moving.
Well, if you line up in the neutral zone, even before, you cannot get in the neutral zone as a defense. If you put your hand down there and the linesman, now they'll give you a little leadway, but if you're obvious with it.
That's just odd. Now, they've missed a lot, and then they call that. Carden attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and that is more than good. The Bobcats lead this one 14-7 here in the second quarter. When we return, the Wildcats will get the ball back here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrickstag Stadium, it was a 4-play, 58-yard drive, and Giles County off a Kamari Turner 33-yard touchdown run has taken the lead here in the second quarter, 14-7. Carden back to kick it deep here for the Bobcats. You got Jacabri Stevenson back deep to return. And this is a high end-over-end kick, and Stevenson gets it about a couple yards in the end zone. The official blows it dead, and Lawrence County will take over first down and 10 from their own 20.
Automatic touchback in high school if it goes into the end zone. So let's see what the Wildcat offense has in store here for a 80-yard drive to tie this ball game up.
Well, their first two drives were right down the field, including a big Ian Clayton touchdown run, and the last one was a 3-and-out. So the Wildcats here trying to answer the Bobcats. Had a lot of action in the first game with Richland and Wayne County, and now Giles County will call a timeout because they only had 5 on the field. They're in mid-season mode. With that, we'll call a timeout as well here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
And back here at Hendrick Stack Stadium, Lawrence County going to try to answer Giles County here. First down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. All of their drives have started right around this area. Andrew Daniel under center. Can't handle the snap. He falls on it. That was going to be a pass play, too, and everybody was open, but couldn't get the snap, and that would just be now second down and 10 for the Wildcats. They have man-to-man all across the field and a couple open guys. So Daniel will now come to the sideline for the play. And he looks like he's checking out. New quarterback into the game for the Wildcats will be Jaden Trammell, the 5'11 sophomore. They got exact weights on here too, Stanley. He's 157 pounds.
But we don't have half inches or 3/4 inches.
7/8. And he can't handle the snap either. And I believe Giles County fell on it, and they did. So back-to-back fumbled snaps, and that results in a...
Well, there's you something to work on in practice next week. Be getting ready for Summertown.
And Giles County will take over at the Lawrence County 21. Bobcats lead at 14-7 here late in the second quarter. Keeping the clock on the field. Scoreboard not in action in this game.
Couldn't get it working tonight.
Yeah. Or that or the play clock, but like you said, they got a couple weeks until Loretto comes in here on week 2. Lawrence County will start off at Summertown next week. We'll have that call here on the X Sports Network. Eagles coming off their best season in school history, making to the second round of the Class 2A playoffs. And we've got the moon.
The moon.
Full moon out. Is that a full moon? That looks like what I would consider a circle that I would draw at all forms of my life. Not perfect, but it gets there, you know. Turner, spread formation. Hands it off to Randolph up the middle, and Randolph is brought down by the interior. Good job there by Lawrence County. The Alex Perez making the stop after a 2-yard gain. Same formation here. The receiver's a little bit wider than normal. I believe they're going to try to run the ball up the middle. Pistol formation. Turner now. Going to take a look at the sidelines. Trying to milk some clock here as we're getting late into this second quarter. Now Randolph will go to Turner's left. Turner, quick throw out into the flat. And a great job. Great tackle there on the play from Lawrence County.
Yeah, Drake Osborne getting over
Drake Osborne all over it, and no gain. It's going to bring up third down and long 8. Making the catch, if we can find his number on this roster. Is it number 2? I guess not. Now Randolph spreads out, and we got a screenplay. And that's number 2 again. And Everly tries to get him, but can't. And he stays on his feet inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. And that's going to be a first down there for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it was cutting back inside on that little screen play. And Everly trying to arm tackle him, just couldn't bring him down.
These Bobcats are never short on talent. All these guys can powerful, strong, or quick. The reason why they went to the Class 3A semifinals last year. Turner now rolling out to his right, being chased down, and he tries to throw it in the end zone. He was actually looked like he was above the line of scrimmage, but it falls incomplete, and it will stay second and goal now from the 8 or the 9.
He had to throw it back across his body, trying to throw it back into the end zone.
Second time he's done that. The other one fell short as well. Not easy to do. They tell you not to do that, but everyone watches the Aaron Rodgers of the world and the Tom Bradys and the Peyton Mannings and thinks they can do it too, or the Patrick Mahomes. Spread formation now, 2 receivers to each side. Randolph to Turner's left in the shotgun. And Turner. And he's going to be,
got away.
Gets out of the sack, and he's got a wide open receiver. He makes the catch. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats. Holding it in is Ethan Earhart.
Yeah, the Wildcats trying to defend the run by the quarterback, and that man just scooted out, got free, wide open.
Second time Turner and Earhart have hooked up for the score. And it's now a 22-7 lead. Muddle huddle here. Carden out. Going to wait till his team sets up. And the snap is back. The kick is up, and the kick is through the uprights and good.
Yep.
So the
Kid's got a leg on him, AJ.
Bobcats take advantage of the turnover. They lead at 21-7. We'll have the next Lawrence County drive when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hendrick Sachs Stadium, kickoff now. That one from Carden goes in the end zone, and the Wildcats will take over. First down and 10. It was a 5-play, 21-yard drive, capped off by a Turner to Earhart second time for an 8-yard touchdown connection. Giles County leads their rivals in Lawrence County 21-7 here. Second quarter, not much time left here in this Jamboree. Had a good turnout here tonight.
Yeah, good to see a lot of folks out.
Yeah, not only from Lawrence County and Giles County, but Wayne County and Richland made their way out here to Lawrenceburg tonight on a beautiful evening. Got the moon, full moon, out in the sky.
A lot of folks down at our new concession stand. I call it new. It's been here about a year now.
Got some backups now in the game here for Lawrence County.
Let's see if we can get some names in here.
I believe and staying in at quarterback will be Jaden Trammell.
Austin Capron, a junior in there, at a wideout.
This is a handoff here over the right side, and he's got some room. He's going to cut it up. He's across the 25, and he gets brought down at the 29-yard line.
That's Safali.
Oh, Safali.
Yeah, Aiden Safali, son of Kevin Safali, our trainer from many years ago.
Safali with the 9-yard pickup. Second down and 1 coming up. Good. Looks like we got a couple crews out here. Looks like we got some. They've even got their JV into the game. Our officiating crew. Tram will go under center. Wing to each side. Fullback in the backfield. Tight end to the right. Split out to the left. Going in motion, and he gets the toss, and he's got plenty of room. He's across the 40, the 45, and making the play is Elijah Young, the sophomore. And he gets very close to Giles County territory. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. So first down there for Lawrence County. And they're moving up the field.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on their own 47.
Good play there good run, rather, I should say, by Elijah Young, 5'11", sophomore.
We got a pancake block right at the edge there, too. 3 purple jerseys hit 1, and the purple jerseys won. Trammell getting the signs from the sideline.
Garrett Barnett, former Lawrence County quarterback, on the sidelines for Lawrence County, putting the signals out there.
Trammell having to tell everyone, the player in the backfield, they got to snap it quickly. And they do. Handoff quickly up the middle. And he's going to go in the Bobcat territory. He gets taken down at the Bobcat 48-yard line. That looks like Colby Prince.
That was just kind of the mob moving in through there. Just move the pile, move the pile.
Well, it's Colby Prince there on the handoff, and they go in the Giles County territory. 2nd and 5 from the Bobcat 48.
Yeah, Colby, another one of those sophomores.
His team.
Not many seniors on this team this year.
Had a lot of success at the middle school level, and these guys are starting to pile up here in Lawrence County. Safali now across the right side. He's across the 45, the 40. Gets stacked up at the 36-yard line, and that's another first down for the Wildcats.
If this is correct on this, we only have 4 seniors this year.
It's a good sign. Good sign for the future, especially as much promise as they've shown in this game.
Well, those first 2 games, they're non-region games, Summertown and Loretta. They're lower classes, and that's where you're going to be looking to develop some depth. I mean, of course, you want to win, but this season, you want to get that depth going.
Trammell. Now a counter to the left, and he's got room and blocking. He cuts upfield. He's across the 30, across the 25. Brought down at the 25-yard line. That was Elijah Young again, the sophomore. Very close to a first down, and I believe they got it.
Yeah, Young using his football instincts, just cutting it back inside.
Offensive line getting upfield on that counter play, getting ahead, getting on the edge.
Well, let's see. We still got Coltus out there, the big junior. They'd still be the first offensive line. First teamer still out there.
It looks like it. But they're young too. Like you said, we got some freshmen up there.
Yeah, Max Taylor.
Young gets the toss. And big blocking. He's over the edge. He's in the red zone across the 15. And he's stacked up hard at the, I believe, the 12-yard line. That's another Wildcat first down. And Young with back-to-back first down territories. Territories. I just made up a word there.
Endon Taylor. Hope I'm saying his name right. 5'9", 131. A junior just checks into the ball game.
Wildcats have it first down and 10 from the Bobcat 12. They're in the Giles County red zone on a fast-moving drive. Trammell he's still giving out signals to his guys in the backfield as he goes under center. And
we got movement.
They called that one.
Yeah. He raised up.
Yep.
Kept his hand on the ground, but he raised his rear end up, and they called that one.
Colby Prince going to get charged here with the false start. Just got a little too anxious, wanting to fire off the ball and make a play. We'll bring up a first down and 15 now from the Bobcats 17. More than likely, Stanley is probably going to be the final drive here between the two. Got some new cameras here in action you're going to see throughout the course of the year. That's our South End Zone cam. Kevin Wright, Ben Luna doing a good job mounting these cameras in the hot summer sun.
Ooh, Ben.
You don't want any credit? You supervised.
Ben said he's going to keep his feet on the ground.
And Safali getting the handoff, and he's trying to power through to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He might get one out of the play to make it second down and 14.
Safali running pretty good here.
And it looks like we're going to have some subs on the offensive line.
And we got, that's Taylor Williams. He's been out there.
Trammell gets the signals from the sideline. Second down and 14
like
here.
Chance Kelly's in the game. He played down at Loretta and transferred to Lawrence County. 6 foot, 292. Coach Holt said he was young, but he could be used for some depth.
Young gets the toss. He's going to get the edge. He's across the 10, the 5. He cuts upfield very close to the pylon. He's got the first down. He is very close to the goal line. They're going to mark him down right at the 1. Another first down carry from Elijah Young. Now they got a chance to put one here on the board for the end of this jamboree. Trammell goes under center. Same wing T formation. And he's going to hand it over to Young over the left side. He gets stacked up in the backfield. And he's not going to get in.
Didn't have much blocking on that side that time.
Second down and 1, and I believe that's going to be the last play of the Jamboree. Wildcats can't punch it in at the buzzer, and that will be the end. Giles County wins the Jamboree here 21-7. Your final impressions here, Stanley, as we get ready for week 1 coming up next week.
Well, a young team, only 4 seniors on the team that I counted. There may be somebody I might have missed, but they're going to look for some depth. As I mentioned, the first 2 games of the year, non-region games, will be a time to try to develop some of these young players. A lot of talent in that offensive backfield, though. You've got to be happy about that tonight against Giles County. And they gave up some big plays on defense, but they made some good plays on defense, too. So it's going to be one of those things that if they can come together and gel a little bit, they're going to make a run in the region. Now, we got a tough region with Marshall County and Pearl Cone in it. But, you know, there's going to be some chances for Lawrence County to surprise some people.
Final score here, 21-7. Our next football broadcast will be at Summertown next week. We'll hit the air at about 6:55. Our first X Sports Network broadcast, that will be Monday. Volleyball, we got Lawrence County at Loretto. That will be at 6 o'clock. For Stanley Wilson, this is A.J. Good here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.